What's up, Dame Gang? It's your boy Dame Dash, and we're back with another video for y'all. Hey y'all, did you miss us? I hope so. I missed you guys so much. Today we're back. And today I have Jimmy John's, the UNWICH with my salt and vinegar chips. I got a pickle and I got a soup from Panera.
And I have Panera bread. I have me a chicken frittata salad, no onions.
Soup sandwich.
I had got Aria this grilled cheese, but she says she's not hungry, so I'm gonna eat it. I also have a Caesar salad. I have home style chicken noodle soup, 2 of those, and then I have their new soup, which is the
chicken marsala. Masala.
It's masala.
It's masala. It's Indian food. I had a chicken tikka masala.
I think it's masala.
I don't know what you think, but I'm telling you what it is.
It's masala.
It's not.
Hello, you guys. I missed you guys. How are y'all? What y'all doing?
Come on, let's do a thumbnail.
Oh, yeah. I was about to show you again.
You gonna pick that up? You got 3 sandwiches right there.
I got 2. Pipe down.
All that bread. Okay.
That girl, she's a little brainer.
Well,
You alright?
a little juicy.
I was scared for you. I didn't hit your back or nothing, but I was scared for you.
A little juicy. And it was a lot of peppers right there, but I got the gargantua. I'm gonna link what I got on the screen. A gargantua extra mayo UNWICH. So it's wrapped in lettuce. Add bacon. Add the Jimmy peppers. And I get a pickle and some vinegar chips. And a drink. I ain't been to video in like 8 days. I'm sorry. I miss you. I'm back. I'm back. For the rest of the month. Oh my God. I'm so hungry, y'all.
Okay.
I hope y'all have a great meal or something to eat. Look at that. Oh, yeah.
Let me taste this soup. It ain't nasty, but it ain't. It's not nasty. It's just, I don't know.
Did I give you an extra spoon?
An extra spoon?
Yeah. I got a Mexican corn chowder. It's so good. I had this. It's like seasonal. It's so good. I give you these tortilla chips. And we got a topic today. But let us get into this food thing. Because mine might get heated again. Because we talked about this. Okay, y'all, we back.
If she put that damn shit to the on again.
Man.
No, it's Friday. What y'all doing this weekend? It's gloomy here.
It was raining all morning. Honestly, I wish it rained some more.
Me too. I actually wanted to pour down rain.
I wanted to T-storm.
I love being snuggled. At home during the T-storm.
Watch some movies. This definitely keto. No bread. Right?
You said every time you eat that sandwich.
You know? Why you remember and I don't?
Oh, my bad. You just figured something else I knew, huh?
I don't know.
I didn't mean to knock you for that.
Let's give it hateration, holleration, and this dancery. That's the energy.
That's what it's giving?
Yeah. Not on Friday.
My bad.
Not on Friday.
Good tomato. Y'all, so did y'all see the video of the teacher? The teacher fighting the student over the phone?
We finna insert it right here.
After a fight between a substitute teacher and a student, it was all caught on video. Thank you for joining us. I'm Deborah Morgan.
And I'm Gerald Owens. This fight was caught on a cell phone camera by someone in the classroom. Since then, people have shared it more than 800 times on social media. WRO's Destiny Patterson explains this all started over a cell phone.
It started as an argument over a confiscated cell phone, and it quickly escalated. The scuffle ended with substitute teacher Xavier Steele and the unnamed student on the ground. Steele's hands appear to be pressing down near the student's head, and the student screams.
Get out! Get a teacher! Get a teacher!
It's not clear why Steele took the student's phone.
The cell phones is got no place in class.
Okay.
Who do you feel like was wrong in this situation?
All I can think of, Shakisha, no!
Me, I said the teacher was wrong. Because I feel like, granted, let me say this. They both was wrong.
Don't go back.
The child was, I'm not going back because I've always said this. They both was wrong and the kid was extremely disrespectful. Don't get me wrong when I say that. The kid was way out of line. But why I say the teacher is wrong, because I feel like you are a teacher and you never should have allowed a child to make you that upset to the point to where, or not even make you that upset. You never should allow that situation to get to that level of y'all putting hands on each other. Because when you watch the video, clear as that, yet the little girl did walk up to the teacher's desk, behind the teacher's desk. But as the little girl is trying to grab her phone out of the teacher's hand, and again, which is wrong and disrespectful, and she shouldn't have did, while she's trying to grab the phone, the teacher starts to push her and body bump her.
No, she was body bumping. She didn't push her.
She did push her.
That was her body bumping.
She did like this with her hand. She pushed her back with her hand. The phone was in her hand. Then she started to body bump her with her body. Then the little girl swung and they began to fight. Well, I'm saying the teacher is wrong because, like I said, you never should allow it to get to that point. You are a teacher and you are taught, you go to school to de-escalate situations. What I said is, once you saw this little girl trying to show out or trying to cause a scene or whatever, you take this phone, you get out of my classroom, then you're going to get suspended. I'm not, as a grown-up, And as a teacher, I'm not about to allow myself to stoop down to a child's level over a cell phone. You're going to get out of my classroom and you're going to be suspended because now this little girl has tried to fight me. I am a teacher. Y'all need to go ahead and suspend her. Point blank, period. But I ain't about to get to no point to fight you over a phone. No. You're taught to de-escalate situations, and you didn't de-escalate the situation. Granted, we don't know what happened before that. Of course we don't. But what we saw, I ain't see you de-escalate nothing. I saw you, I'm not about to back down to no child. And you, as a teacher, that should never be your mindset. Of course, kids nowadays are... Did you say something?
Yeah.
What?
I just feel like in a situation, it just kind of make her feel defenseless.
Who?
The teacher. As a teacher, I can't take your phone because I gotta worry about you putting your hands on me.
No.
You have all your time. Let me get my point of view. I can't take your phone because I gotta worry about you putting your hands on me. Right? I took your phone. I came to the desk. You came up and tried to get me. Get your phone back. I'm sorry. I got a phone in my hand, trying to call the principal or call whoever, and let them know that you doing the most. Security, whoever. It's another phone, like an office type phone, in her other hand. So it's like, okay, I'm trying to do this, and then now you in my personal space. I feel attacked. Back up. That's my first back up. You didn't back up. So I tried to get you off of me. So I chest bumped you for you to back up. Now at this point, I'm trying to defuse it. I'm on the phone trying to get somebody to get you back out of here. Because giving your phone back is basically saying, I don't know. It's just like, I just feel like it was an issue with her giving her phone back. That was the reason why she didn't give her the phone back. The reason she didn't do that and pick up the phone to call is because it's like, I'm not giving this girl her phone back. I don't know why she didn't do it. But by her pushing her back and she didn't go back, then her chest broke her and she didn't leave. Then the student swung on her. She technically hit her first. Right or wrong?
What you mean?
The kid hit the student first. I mean,
no.
The student hit the teacher
Hitting
first.
is technically the body bumping.
Really?
Yeah.
Telling you to back up?
You're not telling me to back up. You're not...
She did do that. She did that twice.
What I'm saying is, as a teacher, no, she did not. You can replay the video. As a teacher, back up. Get out of my personal space. Back up. Back up. This lady, back up. Back up. Back up. That, huh? You being aggressive towards a student, and this is what I was about to say. Granted. Understood, nowadays kids are raised and their parents allow them to do whatever, be extremely disrespectful. And I ain't saying the little girl wasn't disrespectful. She was very disrespectful. And if that was my child, I'm beating you she whooped your ass and I'm whooping your ass when you get home because I ain't raising you to be disrespectful. I'm not raising you to do nothing like that. It's a phone. Because now you don't even have the phone. Once you get to me, you will never have a phone again. Until you can get your own phone and pay for it. But as a teacher, I just don't feel like you should ever allow... Because I feel like she allowed it to get to that situation. First of all, she was a sub. And I feel like you just feel like, oh, I really don't care. I'm just here subbing because nowadays, since the pandemic, anybody can be a teacher. Anybody can be a teacher. That it ain't really like a hard thing to do. At this point, anybody can be a teacher. They hire anybody because teachers don't want to do it no more.
Because of stuff like that, though.
Because of stuff like that. Understood.
Would you want to do it?
If I was a teacher, I'm not putting myself in that predicament. I'm never going to be a teacher. I ain't about to deal with nobody's kids besides my own. But
so if a kid popping off, just put yourself in the same scenario, right? Mm-hmm. You're a teacher, you're a substitute. I feel like kids don't have no respect for substitutes as it is. So you're a substitute teacher, you're on your phone, doing whatever, blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to take it off of it. You still doing that, being a class clown, doing all that extra stuff the kids do. You know, I'm being the butt of all your jokes. You take the phone. What you wouldn't take the phone? Like what would you would have done? I just want to know what you would have done.
I'm not doing that. What I would have done, and what that teacher should have did, is if you took that girl's phone, okay, I got your phone, you're not getting your phone back to the end of class.
Mm-hmm.
You cutting the rug, you doing the most. Even if you just still sitting in your seat, baby, I still got your phone. I'm sitting at my desk, I got your phone. You say whatever you want to say, I could care less.
Mm-hmm.
Run up at your mouth. Once you get to the point to where, because at some point the girl had threatened her, you go give me my phone back, and that's on my mama. Okay, at this point now you starting to threaten me. Now, okay, I'm about to call security. I'm about to call the principal. I need somebody to come and escort her.
Ain't that what she was doing?
No.
She did have her phone in her hand.
No. I need you to come and escort this child out of my classroom. I need you to come and escort this child out of my classroom. Oh my goodness.
I'm saying you not.
No, you asked me what I would do, and I'm telling you my step by step and what the lady should have did.
No, what I'm saying is you're saying it looked like what she did. Her phone.
What the lady allowed.
I feel like the only way it wouldn't have happened like that is if she would have gave her phone back right then and there. That's it.
What the lady allowed to happen was the girl to pop off at the mouth, run off at the mouth, walk up on her. You allow her to do all of that. Then you went and got a phone. Great. Again, we don't know what happened prior to that, but I'm talking about what I seen.
How do you know that happened?
What you mean?
They didn't show that video of her sitting down.
No, I said we don't know what happened before that. But what I see, I'm talking about what I saw. What she should have did. You should have, once she popping up at the mouth, you run up at your mouth. Once she start threatening you, and she getting up as if she walking up to you in such an aggressive manner, once she would have got to that lady desk, take this phone. I'm not about to do this with you, little girl. Get out of my classroom. Now, I don't need no security. I don't need no principal at this moment. I just need you. Take this phone. I need you to get out of my classroom. Because I'm not about to do this with you. You are a kid, and I'm not about to do this with you. Get out of my classroom. My thing is, nowadays, because kids are raised different, now substitutes, because the substitute on the news has said that she was in her rights. But I feel like now it's not the same. I feel like teachers take outside mentality into classrooms. And my thing is, you are still a professional. You still signed up to do this job. It's never, this kid bucking up at me, and now, I'm not backing down to no kid. That's not the mindset you have.
But that's the thing now, though. The way that they made it on that video, when the teacher was defending the other teacher, the substitute was defending the other teacher, they were showing in the guidelines, I guess, what they can do and what they can't do. And in the guidelines, it stated the things that the teacher did. Like, you can, defend yourself. It said the things. And the other substitute basically read off what you can and cannot do. And it basically made it seem like the teacher was in her rights. She did what she had to do.
What the teacher did was beat the little girl up.
I feel like
you fought the little girl, and
because times has changed. My thing was, if the times change and the kids change, teaching and the way the teachers do has to change as well.
No, it don't.
It has to, because if it don't, it's not gonna make sense. It's like if you keep on trying to do the same things and it's not working. You have to change with the times. Everybody's changing with the times. No. People who they used to do social media, artists and stuff like that, talk about it all the time. It wasn't like this in the 90s. It wasn't like this in the 2000s. I got to do this now to make a living. I got to do this now to appease what's going on. Everything in the world has changed. Everything.
So you saying
it constantly changed? Because back in the day, you used to get in trouble and beat at school. Now
you saying times is changing. Now a teacher is allowed to just fight a kid.
I'm saying that's what their school. I'm saying it was in the video.
No, Damon. I think what it is that how I look at it. Damon is just saying because they said you can defend yourself. What I take from that is a different situation. If a kid just come up to you and swing on you, fighting you for no reason. Yes, baby, you have all rights. Because there was a video of a kid. The teacher is literally stopping the kid. The teacher is doing what I'm doing, like this, that, and the third. Stop. Stop. Somebody come get her. Stop. Then the student just starts swinging on the teacher out of nowhere. The teacher wasn't even talking to her no more. The student is talking to the teacher. The teacher ain't paying her no attention no more. The student just instantly starts swinging on her, knocked the lady glasses off and everything. And now I'm about to whoop your ass because you just swung on me for absolutely no reason. But my thing is,
like, you gotta let that happen before you start doing something, though. Or you feel like, you too close to me right now.
You were talking about a child and you're a teacher.
You know what? I think that's just what it is. I can't be a teacher, so I can't even put myself in that situation. I think that's why I'm thinking. I'm thinking as a person, not as a teacher. I'm thinking as a human being, not as a teacher. Because as a human being, you're not going to do that to me. I don't care who you are. I don't care what my job is. You're not going to do that to me. And I guess because you're a teacher, you got to put
I feel like
your standards or how you feel outside of, the classroom to the side. And
you do.
That's just something I couldn't do.
See, but I feel like that's where teachers and people mindset is now where yours is. You feel like I have to bring my outside mentality into work. Cut that I'm a teacher.
Not all the time, but in certain situations, yeah.
Cut that. There's no situation where if I was a teacher, a substitute teacher, I'm coming into a classroom and it's whatever. If this kid say this, that, and the third to me, it's whatever. You what you want to do? No. And then and I think people on social media, a lot of people keep on saying the teacher was right, this, that, and the third. I think people are taking out the fact that she is a teacher and just what happened. Everybody just keeps saying the little girl is so disrespectful, which she was. Extremely disrespectful. But at the end of the day, you are still a teacher. You are still a grown up. You still chose to do this job. You still was trained to be a teacher to de-escalate the situation. I just truly feel like the teacher was wrong. The student was wrong. The student, because me, as the parent, if I'm the parent, however you want to look at it, I'm whooping the substitute teacher's ass. I'm tearing your ass up. Once I get that story, baby, I'm beating your ass too. My daughter, you, or my kid, or whoever, you getting towed up too. Both of y'all, because my thing is, you not allowed to put your hands on my child like that. You just, and then I feel like she took it too far because she got on top of that girl. First of all, this lady was about 10 sizes bigger than this girl. Got on top of her body and held her face into the damn cement ground.
I don't think it was her face. I thought it was her head, like side of her
head. She was like this, pushing that girl head into the ground.
But that's the dude. What that say? What that say that is?
You did too much.
How else? Well, you could have held her arms down.
I just feel like like I'm saying. I'm not saying that little girl's wrong. I ain't saying that at all. I'm not saying that the little girl is not wrong. The little girl is extremely wrong, and I hope her mama, parents, or guardian, whoever, told her ass up. Because, and then this is another thing I thought. I feel like kids provoke other kids because the girl just didn't even seem like a kid who was rowdy.
You didn't even know. You seen that little video. How you didn't see?
Right, I'm saying
out of that little video, how don't you know that this girl is rowdy?
When you look at a kid that's just standing, that's just at a birthday party and is just standing somewhere just looking, you probably like, damn, that kid, that's a good kid. He ain't even being wild like everybody else. Just looking at her, she just didn't seem like she was a kid like that. And what I'm saying is, some kids be provoked by other kids because I feel like some other kid, because they said that she didn't take nobody else's phone. Another kid probably was like, ooh, she didn't take my phone. She took your phone. Ooh, she got a problem with you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a...
So if you feel that way about that kid, how do you feel about that substitute? How is she?
What you mean?
Like, you feel like that was the kid that was just...
I feel like
how do you feel like the substitute was as a person?
She unprofessional. Is she unprofessional? No, and just a person...
It gave that just by seeing her.
Just by seeing her,
I thought because she had that little skirt on,
seeing that dress, that you were a hood rat. Because I've never seen a teacher walk around in an outfit like that, and you don't have on no underwear up under your dress. I don't know if she had on underwear, underwear or thong.
She had like a squirt. What do you call that when there's a dress?
No, it looked like she had on a thong or no underwear.
No, it looked like that girl beat her up and her panties went in her butt.
Yeah, maybe, but my thing is, I've never. You was
not funny.
You was one of them people who clicked on that ad that pop up on Instagram and say, "Oh, it don't take all that to be a teacher. You can just train." That.
All right, so if she was right.
Right.
So she don't have the mindset
she do.
of a teacher because she clicked on the ad.
You clicked on it
and got a job.
You click no. You still have to do the training. It's just like a.
Is it? How you know?
Watch the ad.
You seen it?
Yes, I see it all the time.
It's a training you gotta go through?
Yes. You clicked on that ad
you
and
went
said
to
I'm gonna be a
TikTok and you didn't even pass it.
A TikTok. You looked on that commercial. You clicked
And
on
you
it and
still get
said
the
I'm
job.
gonna go to the training. Baby, at the end of the day, you still signed up to be a teacher. For
Mm-hmm.
anybody who's sitting up talking about who think otherwise is crazy to me.
How is that crazy?
Because for you to think that a teacher is just allowed to do that, that's just like saying.
I just feel like, okay, so, because I know it'd be like special needs kids and they do stuff like that.
And then my thing is, if that's the case,
but you
I'm
know,
sorry, let me let you finish.
Please, Jesus. So, what I was saying, you know how it'd be like those special needs students and stuff like that, and then the teacher know what they're getting themselves into because this it's different. You know, like you know that it's a chance that you might get swung on your ass beat because it's a special needs kid and they act out in different ways to express themselves. I would have all of the sympathy in my heart for that. But as just coming in, I feel like, okay, so what if it was just a bad day in general? And you a teacher, you a substitute, and this is a bad day in general. And this kid do all that stuff to you. Because you're still a human at the end of the day. A teacher or not, you're still a human being at the end of the day. So people lose their cool all the time. Maybe she just lost her cool a little bit.
Okay, so that means we need to give police a break because police, when, let's say, a Caucasian police, let's say he just had a bad day and today he's still a human and he had a bad day, but this person
you can't compare.
Huh? No, I'm not saying that he hurt somebody, but let's just say he having a bad day and somebody came up to him, black or white, came up to him and he just took it too far and doing the most, arrested the person, slammed the person, did all this. Not everybody want to scream police brutality and he a police officer and you need to understand that you're a police officer and you're doing your job and your job trained you to handle certain situations.
They do that. Like, I don't get that though.
But what is the difference? What's the difference? There's no difference.
The police didn't get their hand, like nobody touched them. Nobody put their hands on them.
If the situation was the same,
you're not defending yourself from anything. You're being an asshole off rip. That lady felt like she was defending herself.
No, she wasn't.
She didn't throw the first swing.
Damon, let's say the video stopped at the body bumping part, that would have been a problem for me because me as a parent.
So you as a teacher and a kid, you trying to call for help and somebody trying to snatch him out your hand. Yo, what are you gonna do?
I need you to back up.
So this
I need you to back up.
Right?
I'm not about to boom, but I need you to back up off me. But for me, I'm not even about to do all that. I probably will say, okay, back up off me. Take this phone and get out.
That would have been the only. That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing she could have done. That's the only way she could have handled it was just gave her the phone. That's the only way.
Out. I just feel like for the folks who looking at it, including Damon, looking at it as she was like, "Oh, I'm not backing down to no kid." That's
how she looked at it. Though.
That's not the mentality you're supposed to have. I'm not backing down to no kid, baby. You are at work. You are not outside. You are not at a park. You're not at a family function. You are at work. At a situation where you've been trained or whatever to deal with this situation, you have to switch your mindset. That's like Shaquika from down the street, and Shaquika working the office building, and Shaquika at work. Hi, how are you? Oh my gosh,
code switching.
But then when she got out of work, girl, what? You code switch? I have to switch my mentality because I am at work. This is my job. You can't bring Shaquika from down the street on the east side to the office building. And I feel like Shaquika was the student and Shaquika brought her east side hood rat, fire red hair to school and kept that same mentality.
Wait,
because
who had red hair?
They was posting pictures. It's so two-sided on social media. Some people on social media is going in on the teacher. Mm-hmm. Found her Facebook, all her old pictures, and one of the pictures she got fire red hair. And she looks like a hood rat.
Oh, that's Shaquika?
Yeah, I don't know her real name, but
That's so
she's
ghetto.
Shaquika.
Okay.
You brought that same mentality. Hold on. Shaquika brought that same mentality to work. And you said in your head, oh, I ain't about to play with no kid. I'm gonna whoop her ass. I'm gonna tear her up. Let her come close to me. I'm tearing her up. You didn't think in your head, you know what? First of all, I'm a substitute teacher. I'm not gonna do this with you, baby. Get this phone, get out. Cause first, me as a substitute teacher,
I'm not gonna be here tomorrow.
I'm not gonna be, baby. I'm not gonna do this with you. Get out of my classroom.
I don't know.
Get out of my classroom. Because I just feel like that is a bad rep. Even if that school let her go and if they just let her go for whatever reason, or even if they don't, if you try to go get a real teaching job or something like that, that's gonna be on your record. People gonna know, oh, you was that girl.
You know what? This I think the only reason why I'm kind of, I don't know how to feel in this situation is because how everything is so different now. You know what I'm saying? Like
everything is different.
Everything is totally different. Like it's just people don't have no respect no more.
But at the same time,
it's just like it just hurt my feelings. Especially like if you think about what if it was Shaquika and it was an older teacher. What if it was an older teacher and she didn't do what Shaquika did? Right, but she still tried. Like she tried
to do the right thing.
Yeah, the right thing, and it's still.
And she had to be harassed.
No. What if she?
The student beat her.
Yeah, like what? Because then what? Like no, I'm just saying because because you let her get that close to you.
Correct, and then that's why I'm saying it never even should have got to that point. But I'm saying what Damon said. It's still the same thing, and I'm not taking away from it. The student, let me say this again, because I know there's going to be the folks in the comments who you not hearing me, because y'all don't ever hear me. The student was dead wrong and needed her behind tore up from the floor up. Her mama should have came in that classroom and beat her ass in front of all them kids, because you don't disrespect. I don't know how she raised her kid, but baby, that's how you should raise your kid. You don't disrespect no dog. You don't do that. It's a phone. At the end of the day, I could have got that phone back from you at the end of the day, or however. You never should have did that.
Because the class only 30 minutes.
It was never that serious for you to do all that and blow up on social media, going viral for the dumbest thing in the world. The student was dead ass wrong, and I hope that mama beat her when she got home and took that phone because. That's what I would have did, baby. You wouldn't even. I would cut the phone off, baby. You don't have a phone.
Yeah, but the thing is, how to put yourself in a situation where you got to defend yourself, right, at work as a teacher against a student, and you have that option. You got two options. Basically, you could have given her phone back, or you could have just, I'm about to, whatever, because I can, As a teacher, naturally, you would think, just give her phone back. Because, if you choose option B, it's going to be a little crazier.
Right.
But you got both options.
You don't have both options.
The policy said.
Damn it.
I'm talking about this video.
No,
the policy said.
And then you're going to go up there and jump on a teacher or fight a teacher. That is wrong.
WRAL obtained the district's cell phone policy, which says she was within her authority to take it if the phone was visible or the student was using it. The district's assistant superintendent says the employee has the right to, quote, reasonably restrain the student if they're attacked and can defend themselves to the point that they are free of the threat or attack. Betty Atcherson is also a substitute teacher.
If you have not gone into a school recently to see how the kids act, you would just be totally surprised at the disrespect some of them can render.
But she says it shouldn't get physical.
As the adult, that you have to try to contain yourself.
Now, I don't know what you're saying.
We need to call Mary and ask her what is
I'm saying I'm basing it solely off of what we saw on the video.
Correct.
And the substitute teacher who else worked at that school.
The substitute
based off of what
teacher,
they said.
The substitute teacher escalated the situation. When you were doing all that body bumping, once the teacher started doing all that,
I don't know.
All that went out. All that you defended yourself went out of context because you wanted to fight. You wanted to be like,
no, because I feel like, listen, personal space is important. Because that's when you put yourself in jeopardy to get
correct. But they
in trouble.
You're not looking at it as a person who is
because
in a
you know
you are seeing it as you as a regular person.
No, even as a teacher. If I was an older teacher, as an older teacher, I'm older. You're not gonna walk up.
Older teacher ain't even about to argue.
Because first of all, you was talking.
You gonna get out of my classroom.
You had to been talking crap on your way up, right?
Right.
And the only reason why I feel so strong on it is because I can see if the teacher was just blah, 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 and she didn't have that other school phone in her hand.
But
if she was trying to call.
That don't mean anything.
Why? I'm trying. You up here trying to snatch it from me. Like, I feel like I'm trying to call the people. Hey, hello, David, come get the girl. Don't mean,
once you got into that situation and the girl came to your desk trying to snatch it out your hand, it wasn't for you to, I'm going to keep holding this phone, and if you touch me, I'm beating your ass. But I'm still trying to call. No, I'm sorry. But I'm still trying to call. No, take this phone, get out of here, and I'm still on this phone because I'm calling the principal. I just put this little girl in my classroom. She done walked up on me. She done pushed me, tried to grab my arm or whatever. Mm-hmm. It wasn't for you to turn around and like, hold on, baby. What?
So no. If Shaquika didn't have them braids and that skirt on like that, it's still doing different.
Yeah, I mean, it don't got nothing to do with how she looked. It was her demeanor. I don't care nothing about how she looked. It was her demeanor. Your demeanor was very.
I've seen a student fight a teacher, and the teacher was halfway ass beat before the teacher started beating the kid up. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, now I'm gonna take a few hits, but then I'm gonna beat you up. Would that have been better? Would that have been like better?
No. You don't have to allow. A teacher don't have to sit there and get beat on. That ain't what I'm saying at all, baby. You don't let nobody beat on you. That kid swing on you. Now this is what I'm saying. If this kid, you're missing the point.
If you take them bumps out,
and this little girl just swung on you,
I didn't see those bumps as being like aggressive, as in
how not?
I want to fight you. It's like you reaching for me, and it's like, back up, bro. That's just like if you're getting into it with somebody, like you said, your personal space. Like, okay, let's just hear. Let's break into this. Like, your dude take your phone, or you take your dude phone, and he trying to get it back from you, and he ain't trying to put his hands on you, but he just bag up.
But that's not what she did. That's not what she was doing.
Well, what?
Using your arm and just pushing you away is different. She
had a phone in one hand and all she had was titties. A phone in one hand, other phone in the other hand, all she had was titties.
Back up. I need you to back up off of me. Back up. You don't, because my thing is, if you are in a heated situation, right, and somebody is doing that to you.
Oh, I mean, I see it.
You are provoking me to hit you.
Okay, I see it.
You're provoking me to hit you.
Because just right then and there, I felt like,
and then she
I see it.
Right, she probably did that because she probably like, I'm about to do this, and if she swing on me, I'm beating her ass.
Yeah, I see it now.
So
I ain't look at it like that because it's just like, back up. But then it's like, girl, why are you pushing me like that?
So
put your chest is all on me.
And both of them was wrong. It ain't no side to be on. They both was wrong, and I'm more so just talking about the people who in the comments like, oh my God, the teacher was right. She did the right thing. No, she wasn't. She wasn't right.
I feel like she was 100% wrong.
She was 100% wrong.
I feel like she was like,
she was
75%.
She was 110% wrong in my mind.
I feel like she was like 75%. Comment down below, y'all. Comment down below what y'all think. Come on now, interact with us in the video. We both gonna be in the comment section because we want to hear what y'all think. And we just having a conversation. It's just opinions. Like, don't get personal. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It might be some teachers in the comments. We just speaking off of. Well, I'm just speaking off of the video.
Me, I wasn't there. We both speaking off the video. I wasn't there.
I don't know. I feel like you don't like that teacher.
I don't know the teacher.
You didn't call her Shaquika.
No, I'm saying from.
I want to see the stuff
with the people.
The pictures and stuff.
Right,
I can put in the video for the people.
She looked like Shaquika with that fire red hair.
That's bold. Clifford had fire red hair. There's a lot of people with fire red hair. That don't mean you ghetto.
When you show them the picture, y'all gonna say the same thing. Oh, baby, you grew up on Mac and B with.
Xaviera Steele, a substitute teacher, was charged with a simple assault, as was the student through juvenile petition. Police said no injuries were reported.
I thought she had went to tennis practice before she went to school or something.
For sure, didn't wear
It's
no
like
underwear.
a little tennis outfit. I don't think it was no underwear. I just think she didn't expect to be bent over ass up at school. She didn't think, let me put some space on how this is. She didn't think like that. She was like, it's just gonna, And she was like, come, somebody call a teacher. It was crazy. It was a crazy experience. I can't hold you. I was just trying to be neutral on both sides in a sense because both of them were very inappropriate. But I just feel like nowadays these kids are very disrespectful. These parents ain't teaching these kids. I don't know who teaching these kids, but I know growing up, it was different for me.
Baby.
It was way different for me. So I don't know what's going on nowadays. Like, I can tell because a lot of these kids, like even Ari, I feel like she don't even get whooped enough, in trouble enough. Like kids nowadays is different. They rave it. They soft. What you call it? Soft life. They don't. What's that called when they don't beat the kids?
Okay, you see.
Screen record both of these. Okay, y'all. Let's end it now before we can put the stuff in there. All right, y'all. Please make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with anyone and everyone. Let them know what we're doing up here. We constantly learning. We constantly growing. Oh, well, what else I say? I ain't did this in quite a while. I'm sorry. Please make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with anyone and everyone. Let them know what we're doing up here. We constantly learning. We constantly growing. We see you guys in the next video. Love you. Peace. Love you. Peace. Y'all, we just found out that the teacher worked at Kelly Services. If you know... My light is acting crazy. That's a tip agency. I used to work there back in the day. You go in there. I used to work at the steel plants. You. Oh.
What's she doing? See her hold her hair like that?
Mm-hmm.
You hear?
That's over. That's all they say.
Get this bitch off of me.
Hey everybody.
Better.
Here's the teacher.
Ooh.
You wanted to hear from the teacher? Here I am. First of all, I want to say I love everybody. Thank you for your support. Yes, people been getting threats and some negativity. That's just, it doesn't really matter. At that point, everybody does have an opinion. But I've been working with
this shit's six
for 22 years. I started out in high school tutoring young folks in elementary. I taught dance, cheerleading, drill team.
So you did work in education for 22 years and you don't know how to deal with a child?
I thought that this was new, like a new
Sunday school.
in church.
Praise and worship dance.
Girl, you lying.
Like I said, Sunday school, Sunday church, and found myself. I used to work as an administrator in the office or.
She's probably chicken.
Office support in the school district, and then I'm here as a substitute teacher. Thank you. I'm so glad you can hear me.
Oh, she on live. Somebody must have screen recorded her live.
I can't.
Girl, I'm gonna watch that.
Because what was her purpose?
I know, I have no idea.
She was defending herself. She was getting death threats.
I guess.
All right, well, the verdict is in. The teacher was wrong.
The teacher always been
I don't know. I just, every time I look at the video, I feel like, because it's the point of the kids screaming, get off of me, get off of me. And she was like, get this BITCH off of me. That was kind of funny.
I mean, the little girl tried to get sympathy, but baby, you should have been being disrespectful.
Yeah, it's both ways. Like, come on.
But the teacher was 110% wrong.
That's only because she was a teacher, yeah.
Correct.
If she wasn't a teacher, it wouldn't be.
Like, you wasn't a teacher. Y'all was out at the grocery store.
If y'all was out at the grocery store, you wouldn't have no reason to have her phone, though.
Right. Well, let's say she dropped her phone and you picked it up and was about to give it to her. And she walked up to you like, you dropped my phone, give me my phone. So I go, your ass beat that up, okay?
I don't know, y'all. Leave your comments down below, though, because this is crazy. And I don't know what the world is becoming. Because back in that time, I got a paddle. I remember it like it was yesterday. Her name was Miss Pouncey. That was the teacher. And I think my mama told her she could. And I was confused. It was a thick ruler, too. It was at Kosciuszko Elementary. Y'all know about that school? You from Detroit, Kosciuszko? Yeah, I got hit with a ruler. I was just talking to my brother about that yesterday, honestly. I was like, kids nowadays is soft. I used to be mad at you because I got in trouble for not learning my ABCs. I got a whooping. Him, on the other hand, didn't get in trouble at all. What is going on with these parents?
Look.
What?
This the video, but that ain't the video. That's the picture. Oh, video in the comments. Now, this teacher had all rights to, okay. See how she using her eyes? Look.
She smashed the phone out of the teacher. Oops.
Now that teacher,
that teacher got her butt whooped.
But that teacher Ben had the rights to beat that over her ass.
She got her ass whooped. That teacher got her ass whooped.
But do you see how the teacher is?
No. That's too much. That's too much.
I'm talking about in the beginning.
No, I get all that stuff you said. All of the trying to stop it.
Right.
But it's too much of the kid doing to her before she did something.
What I'm saying is that in this video, the teacher had all rights to start whooping on her ass.
When she threw that phone on her hand, it would have been a...
No.
The kid smacked the phone out of the teacher's hand when she was on it.
She didn't drop it?
No, she smacked it out of her hand. The teacher is on the phone. Watch. Right.
Oh, she said that.
That would have been the rap. Right then.
No. She...
See, that's too much.
Right here. Right there, that teacher had the right to start
when she smacked my phone out of my hand, what a rap.
Right there, that teacher had the right to start beating on her ass.
Did you screen record that? All right, y'all, we're about to get out of here. I'm about to start editing this video because it's going to take a long time. I love y'all so much for the second time because we came back. But peace out.